So this is the DJI Action 3. This thing been using this a lot. I'm shooting this with a 2, and the 2 is great too. The 2 actually, it's a little bit, just a tiny bit smaller, mostly because it's vertical. Horizontal is this way, vertical, and then I put a light on it. So I have the same light on this camera, but I put my little Rode mic here. This is a Rode, and of course the little thing broke. I didn't even realize it was broken. So this is the DJI Action 3. This camera I've been using for like just small stuff, big stuff. I've been like the bread videos, the last 4 or 5, all of them are shot with this, and I've been wanting to get a cage for it because it came with this cage. This is plastic. It's fine. It's a hard plastic. This isn't gonna last. These things break. I've had almost every single one of them break over time, and I just don't like them. So I always go with the metal case. I think these are aluminum. The nice thing about this and the camera too, I bought this. This is a magnet and it holds onto the bottom. And then if you want to switch it, you can make it vertical, just like that. And it's on a magnet. It's not going anywhere, at least not easily. In theory, you can't get it off with it just like flying off, but really with those magnets, it holds on really well. This is a PGYTECH case. It's like I said, it was aluminum, and of course, because I have this on it, it has a cold shoe. So this is a cold shoe. You slide this in. I bought this thing. I think it's the same brand as this. I didn't even realize that until right now. This is a cold shoe attachment. It has 3 parts to it, so I use the mic on this part and the light. So now you have, this is a vlogging setup just like that. Works really well. This thing is like 20 bucks, but it won't break as easily, and if this thing falls or gets scratched, this will get scratched and not your nice camera. As far as just like usability and everything, this could be like an everyday vlog setup because this thing starts really quickly, it works really well, and when you attach a mic to it, which I just have an adapter here for USB-C, you can take off that door if you don't like it either. I like to keep them on because I'll just lose them. You attach your mic. Now you have a quality mic with a dead cat on it to keep the wind sound or any sort of like erroneous sound off of it. It works really well. You have a nice Lume Cube light. I'm not going to turn it on, but I do have it on here. It's really bright. It's tiny. It doesn't weigh anything. I put it on this. This is a nice big clamp, and this thing bends in almost any direction you really need it to go. And with this clamp, I can attach it to anything you can attach a clamp to. I can't think of anything, but you know, you get the idea. Desk, table, chair, you know, side of like a fence or something like that. But this thing changes how I use this thing, and it makes it even better because this is a nice metal case, a cold shoe, easily moved. So this just came out, I think, because I've been looking around for it since I got this camera, the 3, because the 2 has a bunch of them, and I have a metal case on there also. Now with this is like just a really versatile vlogging setup. So this way, I turn my light on, start recording, and boom, you have good quality video. This thing shoots really good, and this does too. The 3 shoots really good video as long as you light it well, because the only disadvantage is there's small sensors because it's a small camera. When you're in somewhere like inside and you only have like your incandescent or LED lights on, they don't produce enough light because you're supposed to be out like snowboarding and surfing and stuff with sunlight, and of course sun is the brightest thing, right? If you didn't know. With light, this thing is the best run and gun. You don't have time to set up things and all that. Just turn on your light, start recording, and you're ready to go. So I'm happy with this camera, and this little cage here makes everything super easy to do. So you're thinking about getting this, the PGYTECH. I have a few other things from them. They make quality stuff that doesn't break too easily, and I'm really rough on my stuff, so if it were to break, I would have broken it by now. But nice and metal, and if you see it, so if you're seeing it on Amazon, you're like, I don't know, I'd get it.